racing from the boys from down the deep south. Andrew Craig and Scott Gooman, the Gooman. Great to see how these guys have come into the sport and really just producing some fantastic stuff, really wide out of that right-hander. Interesting how, for example, Ollie Silverton in the Group A comes around that right-hander nice and tight, and a lot of these guys going out really very, very wide. Oh, they second-guessed themselves and gone the wrong way. They need to find their way back to the rotation proper.
Oh, mate, the boat, ugly, just about rode straight up the centre of the island there. The boat's called Third Time Lucky, and it is not the third time lucky, I can tell you, for Andrew as he's out here. So him and Scott are having a bit of a mare trying to find their way around here. Well, obviously from the deep south, got a little bit of work to go to get out of this one, but they just need to come back down, calm down, the arms are down, so they're back on the way. Just get one on the board.
Porpoisey just around the sweep of the Aramex on the way back to Coventry. 107.887, 107.887. A little bit porpoisey around there, but I think because he was off the gas a little bit, as we know, the boats handle better when they're at full noise.
Yeah, he's not concentrating on the track. He's second guessing, thinking he's probably talking flat out on the mic, going right, left, right, left. So you've got lots going on in your mind. So the last thing you're thinking about is how the boat's handling. Richard Curry. Sorry, I've got Andrew on my mind after we just
and Andrew out there on the track. It's
Richard
very
Curry,
easy
Kimberly
to get lost.
Kennedy from Cromwell, the Deer Farmers, 406 Chev. This little boat, obviously I know it well, beautifully set up. Tim from Engine Rebuilders Whanganui. This is Kelly's old boat, so had plenty to do. Beautifully sitting in the water at the moment. All Richard needs to do is just get a smooth run on the board. Then work your day for...
wrong way.
There he goes. Another one. It's really getting a few right there.
Yeah, isn't it? As soon as they're coming out of that right-hander, they're running really wide. And instead of just staying on the right-hand sort of side of the wheel, they, for some reason, are bailing out to the left. Maybe at self-preservation or just getting completely lost.
Biggest problem is no one's coming back and correcting it from the right angle. So we've got a real issue here. They've really got to loop the track fully to come back and attack that from the right entrance. So they think they're back on track, but they're not. So it's going to be a DNF, unfortunately. At the moment, all they can do is pray that they're setting up their lines, hitting things at speed, and taking something out of this run, which is...
Yeah, you got to get something out of it. DNF there for Curry Racing.
Wow. Early in the day, and we're seeing a hell of a lot of wrong ways right up there at the Aramex sweeper.
Isn't it amazing that there's certain aspects of the track and the rotation where everybody gets it wrong, and it is out of that right-hander before going up into the sweeper where the mistakes are happening. So maybe what's happened is that the racers have a look at the previous boats. They've got it the wrong way, and then they follow the path. So out of limits, Craig Shaw.
Oh, mate, let's hope he's got those rocker covers tight as this time round, because there doesn't seem to be any smoke coming out of this time.
Yeah, that's looking a lot better. His first run during Q1, the boat was really, really loose as well. So it looks a lot better now. They've really settled that down.
There he goes, another one going nice and deep. I think what it is, I'm looking at that sweeper and how you come in. It is a very, very quick corner. So what happens is you come around there at almost 3/4 throttle. At the end of the day, it'll be full throttle. But I think you come round there so quick, you're straight away looking at that light pole and you're thinking, heck, left, right.
Don't want to hit the pole, want to hit the pole.
Yeah, so I think that's what's really getting a few drivers.
Oh, he ran it wide in that little flip-flop section through there too.
Yeah, and certainly unsettled the boat quite a bit. He's coming down, bringing home now. It's still a good run. Obviously, he pulled out of his first one, so he'll be happy. I haven't seen a time come up there. So.
No, they've had a bit of an issue with their transponder on this one. So we will have. They've got the handheld clocks on that. We'll get back to that. Get that time back to you in just a minute. But interesting that the first time out today, Craig was looking really, really loose. Second time they went. The rocker cover was loose. That third time, not at high pace, but still tidy enough.
Yeah, no, they'll be having a quick look. I mean, obviously the timing guys, it's great. We run a second set of backups up here so we can see what's going on. We've got one up there now. Yep,
I have 57.
There you go. Matt Manell, Cuzzy Bro from Tokoroa, delivers the goods within seconds. Sometimes we wonder where he comes from.
I know.
He's the magic man behind the computer.
Oh, Carl Brentzel, that was pretty loose. Running it really wide up into Aramex up there, and then just clipped the inside. Got himself a little bit unsettled, but he's not at full race pace either in this jet speed. He came out in Q2 looking a lot more confident, a lot quicker. So this is that time of the day where they're making changes to the boat, to the fins, to the jet unit, to the engine management system. So certainly not at race pace, but looking in the latter part of this lap a lot smoother than the opening part of it.
Good thing is, KV, we've got 5 qualifiers today, so that's really good. As a racer, if you've got 4 qualifiers, you get a couple of DNFs, you've got an issue, the pressure comes on. But when you hear the word that 5th one, you know you're going to get another run after lunch, and that's really where you need to be in. So there is 5 chances to dance, and that'll really that will help.
You need it, don't you? You do need those opportunities, and 56.8 there for Carl Brentzel. But and what we're doing here today is we have the lunch break after qualifying for that break to get our safety crew fed, and indeed you and I.
Because we don't eat much?
Yeah, because we don't eat much. We never get too much of an opportunity. But then the break, we see that racers make a lot of mistakes after that break. Get into Q5, get your head back in the game before you head into the finals. So Sam Gray.
Yeah, Sam was really the man to watch earlier. You know, Sam and Bryce, these two guys, both from the Wairarapa. Sam in an older hull, a Stinger hull, sits higher in the water, but he's got a really good donkey and jet unit package. So a little bit of second guessing again. You hear the flutter of the throttle there, KB. He just asked himself a question when he come around there. Do I go this way or that? So he's at the moment he's on target, straight down here to the deep end drainage hairy pin. And with I thought you'd like that. Even I like it. Right, what are we doing?
I
Right.
forget, mate. I'm too busy trying to laugh and think at the same time, and I can't do 2 things at once. But Sam Gray, Mike Allen across the line there for a 54.875, 54.875. Notice as he was coming back towards commentary there, Sam Gray ran it really wide to avoid that crosswash between the islands. We're really starting to see the strategy playing out on how each of these teams are working out their way around the crosswash, which apexes they're going to be taking, because there is no true apex on a jet sprint track. Sometimes you go wide and it'll work better, sometimes nice and tight. Bryce and Kylie Barron, LJ Hooker Racing.
Yeah, last time out, Bryce and Kylie a little bit untidy, but this time looks really settled. They've obviously gone back, done a bit of homework. The boat's nice and smart, good throttle control. Let's see what happens. Oh, a little bit of a shake
had a bit
there.
of a look into a weird section of the track there.
Yeah, it was like he was trying to load the jet unit up with water. We used to do that at the start of a race. You could actually do that to stop any slip, but that was certainly odd. Okay, back down to the deep end, Harry. Righto, we're through it.
Beautiful.
There was nothing hairy there. Righto.
Nicely.
Well, we're going to pick on that all day, aren't we?
Yeah, I know we are. And we're going to have to avoid it for a lot of part of the day as well. We are going to get ourselves in trouble once again, Shrek. There's no doubt about it. But as we've heard, you've got to be able to push it to win it.
Yeah.
So Bryce and Kylie Barron across the line there with a 54.702, straight at the top of the table in Q3 for the Mike's Transport Warehouse Group B category. I was going to read a little bit through there, but they took the stuff off the screen. So Bryce Barron leading the charge in the Group B category.